What's going on, folks? Boy Rex Righteous. I'm back with another rap run. All right, so I wanted to do something a little bit different today. Um, I'm walking on the strip right now. It's raining and stuff, so not a lot of action to see when it comes to uh, people and whatnot and how they're um, filling out um, the fight. You know what I'm saying? There was some footage of Manny at the arrival and whatnot at the MGM. It looked like it was crowded. People were loving him. People were happy to see him. It's been a while since he's been here, so um, it's good to see. Good to see him back. It's gonna be a big fight. Uh, Definitely some talk about the media workouts. I've been trying to attend them, but haven't been able to with my schedule and how I got things worked out and stuff. But for now, I'm gonna have to have the sniper's view, which is all good for me. I'm perfectly fine with that, you know. Um, yeah, but right now on the strip, wanted to do a pre-evaluation on the fight. You know, should definitely be a wild one. Um, Two guys willing to risk it all right now because you know, fighting Broner is it's a pretty interesting thing. You know, when it comes to the fight and whatnot. But you know, if he takes a L, you know, the social media is gonna eat it up, either whether he wins or he loses, Pacquiao or Broner. So that's my thing is that you know there's a lot at stake, both taking huge risks right now when it comes to the fight. So you know I'm excited for the fight. I don't know if you can hear me right now. Hopefully you can. Um, so yeah, no worries, man. No worries. You know, uh, a couple days away, man. Couple days away. So I'm just gonna give you my breakdown on all the stuff that's been going on and how I see Manny and how I see Broner and whatnot. Uh, there's nothing for either fighter to be afraid of, in my opinion. I think Broner has had enough time to recover and has had enough time to uh, work some things out when it comes to his defense, his offense, and his hands. Because usually his hands are a issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, just doesn't throw enough. And most Broner fans, they usually say that. So, you know, that's what we're all thinking. You know, 'cause I'm a fan of Broner. I'm not a huge fan. I'm a fan of him. And I like to see, you know, some activity from either guy that shows a different side to them, you know. But the way I see it turning out, I think it's going to be a brawl. I think Manny's definitely going to try to knock him out. Like, everybody knows that's what Manny always tries to do. It's a big deal for him. But the one thing that I find funny that a lot of people don't pay attention to sometimes, and I think sometimes this has to do with the YTBC because YTBC has been kind of lacking, in my opinion. We're not as opinionated, we're not as speaking out, and you know the narratives have come down. You know what I'm saying? And we're not engaging enough. We're not talking about it enough. So um, I feel like some people have not paid attention to the fact that Broner has not been knocked out, man. Maidana could not knock him out. And some people want to, you know, use terminology and use all these different styles of knockouts and talk about how things were done or whatever versus this person or that person. But being knocked out is being knocked out. You know, it means what it means. And Broner's never he's never stayed down. And as a boxer, that's something you have to commend. As a person that fights, as a person that's in the combat sports or anything like that, um, uh, that's something to commend. That's something I definitely respect about Broner, man. He never stayed down. Hit the canvas a bunch of times, but never stayed down. And look at how he did Sean Porter at the end of that fight. 11th round. I saw it coming. The left hand was available, and he took it, and he got him with it. So his style is very tricky, you know, and doesn't matter that Manny's lefty. I mean, of course it matters for Manny, but doesn't matter for Broner. Now, the whole thing with Manny is that is his power still there? Like, I think that's his biggest issue. Being 40 years old, um, fighting some guys that are not really on his level when it comes to power, and then fight. When he fought Horn, he should have dropped Horn. He should have knocked him out. But instead, he did kind of like what he did with Chris Algieri. Now, Chris Algieri should have been knocked out too. Technically, he was supposed to be out. You know what I mean? He should have been out. Like the fight should have been over. You know. But same thing with Horn. It should have been over too. But he should have. Normally, like back in the days, when Manny was fighting like Oscar De La Hoya and whatnot, he would have annihilated Horn because he was open for it and he kept coming in with his head first. So, you know, but either way, um, I think that is definitely like a thing that Manny's having issues with. So, um, he's getting to a phase where he's getting a little older, but his activity is still up there. He still gets agitated when he doesn't knock people out and stuff like that. So, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I hope you guys tune in. Let me know what you guys think. I think Manny's gonna drop him. I don't know if he's gonna knock him out, but he's definitely gonna drop him, and I think it's gonna be a close fight. I give Manny at least 115, 113. And I want to see something different from Broner. I don't mind if Broner wins the fight. You know what I mean? Manny's at the end of his career. He can always do more. He can always get a bigger fight, with Floyd or whatever, or with whoever. But, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing something spectacular. You know what I mean? And if Manny drops him, that's not going to be spectacular because obviously Broner has been dropped before. It's how he drops him, how he makes him look. And if he knocks him out, that will be the biggest plus of the night because Maidana made him look crazy. You know, that made him look the craziest when it comes to being dropped and being embarrassed. That's the craziest you could look is versus Maidana. So, what do you guys think? Uh, what is your take on the fight? And what else are you excited about? There's more fights coming. Mikey Garcia, Spence. Uh, we got Hammer coming up on the undercard of Gervonta and Amber Maris. I'm working on some things. Guys, tune in. Um, subscribe, comment, share, all that. Uh, go and follow ADM Boxing on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting some more things, more like on the blogger tip. And I'm still working on some stuff on Facebook, but not really too much. But if you want to engage, you want to have some conversations, there's always ADM Boxing on Facebook as well, the Facebook group. So, keep in touch. Instagram is at RafLegend193. Until then, folks, let's try to keep boxing alive. And that is all, man. That's all I have for you guys. Like I said, 115, 113. It's going to be a new year. Maybe I get some new luck on my predictions. If not, I'll be close because I got close with the Fury fight. I don't think it should have been a draw, but it's whatever. Let's move on. Until next time, folks. Take care, man.